Welcome to Winthrop Gold. Beautiful Rock Hill, South Carolina. This is the third and final leg of the 2010 U.S. doubles. Now, it was a beautiful day, low 70s, light wind, but stroke plus distance took its toll on the field. What I can tell you, finishing in 6th place, one of the biggest unravelings I've ever seen. Tied for the lead, standing on hole 16, Eric McCabe and Will Schustreich had the lead all day long, sitting at 39 under par. It just came unraveled, took a 7 on hole 16, took a 7 on hole 17, and finished the round on hole 18 with a 14. Dropped them all the way back to 21 under par. Those guys did cash though. They finished the weekend at 21 under par in 6th place. Now in 5th place, finishing the weekend at 23 under par. Big Germ, Jeremy Colin, Henry Childress. They played this course superb today. They had 3 birdies on the tough shot area of the course, and that is extremely tough to do. So congratulations, Henry Childress, Germ, for 5th place finish here at the 2010 U.S. Doubles. Now in 4th place, Dave Feldberg, Avery Jenkins, finishing at 25 under par. Had a good weekend. Well, they didn't get off to the start they really wanted to, but they grinded it out. Going to finish in 4th place. It's a good showing for Dave and Avery. Now finishing in 3rd place at 28 under par for the weekend, Cam Todd, Michael Johansson, Team Us. They had a great day today, got off to an unbelievably slow start. They were playing with Brian Sweberger and Barry Schultz, who got off to a hot start. They ended up passing those guys, making a big move coming down the stretch. Cam Todd, Michael Joe finishing 3rd. It's a great weekend for those guys as well. We were lucky enough to run down Cam and MJ after the round. Let's hear what they had to say about the course and the event. Well, lucky enough to run down Team Us, Michael Johansson, Cameron Todd after the round. You guys started this morning 5 strokes back. How did you guys come in?
We came in well. We went, what?
3,
8. Yeah, I made a mess, so that was me. I'll take that one.
Well, now this week we're going to be dealing with this stroke plus distance, and you guys had to deal with it today, especially in tough shot. Is there any place you felt like stroke plus distance just really forced you to dig deep today?
888 and like 17 are the worst ones.
18.
Those are the worst ones coming in where you're thinking, and 5 can get you. I'm glad they had Cam on that one.
Well, now, you guys actually shot this round 62, I believe,
yeah.
And that's a great round out here in 666 with the format stroke plus distance. How do you think stroke plus distance is going to affect us this week? Are we going to get in the 50s this week? Anybody?
Someone might. There might be someone getting the 50s, but your rounds, instead of being people shooting 30, 40 under for the weekend, it's going to be between 10 and 20 under for the weekend. It's not going to be as low.
Somebody's going to get in the 50s. The only problem is they can come back in the 70s the next round. There's nothing safe and secure out here. You just got to play and try to stay safe.
Well,
this will probably make it a nail biter to the end.
Maybe the toughest USDGC we've seen yet. As far as the players are concerned, ground rules, easily the toughest USDGC we've seen yet. Stay tuned all week to the PDGA.com and USDGC.com as we bring you highlights and scores. Coming in 2nd place, just nipping out Team Us, Nico LaCastro, Kale LaVisca. Had a great day today. Nico said he missed a couple of short putts, but Kale was there to pick him up, and they just kept right on going. Shot 29 under for the weekend. They'll be cashing a good check as well. Congratulations, Nico and Kale. Well, lucky enough to run down one of the hottest teams out here, Kale LaVisca, Nico LaCastro. Man, you guys had to deal with it all weekend long. You've been in the grind. Tell me what happened. We started in Charlotte at Nevin and made our way to Eastway. How'd it go over there for you guys?
It was a fun tournament for us. On Friday, Nico and I played 2 new courses, Nevin and Eastway. Neither of us had seen those ones.
It's a little bit tough playing the courses blind, but we usually have really good teamwork together. So, I mean, we made up for each other, but just playing the course blind cost us, I'm going to say, at least 4 or 5 strokes, just not knowing exactly where the...
Well, and Stan's design's 10 foot.
And it's kind of windy and up and down the hills and stuff, so there were some elevation changes and stuff. When you're playing elevation, it's good to take a couple run-throughs.
Absolutely, especially Nevin. That's a beast of a course, man. There's, I don't know, 3 or 4 par 5s out there.
Oh yeah.
Long holes through the woods. I mean, that's the ultimate challenge right there.
Well, they'll be part of the 2012 Worlds, and right now we're on the grounds in Rock Hill, the USDGC. You guys had to deal with stroke plus distance today, along with 666. That's a tough format.
Yeah.
How did it treat you out there? I mean, you moved up to second right now.
I think we played really steady today, and we definitely made up for each other. I missed a couple short putts. He drained a couple. I had some good drives. We eagled twice today. So I mean, but I think they deserve to win this year, and me and my boy will be back next year to win it.
That's right.
That's what we're trying to do anyway.
That's Kale LaVisca, that's Nico LaCastro. They're getting ready for the USDGC, but they'll be cashing a check before that from the US doubles. Congrats, boys.
Thanks, Billy.
And now, on to the winners. Team Fuego, the kid from Grass Valley, California, the kid from Mobile, Alabama. We're talking about Greg Barsby and Matt Oram. Those guys grinded every hole they played this weekend. They got to hole 16, finally caught the leaders, didn't take a breath, and couldn't believe what they saw as the leaders became unraveled right before their eyes. They took a nice easy 3 on 16, took a nice easy 3 on 17, and then, oh, Greg Barsby putting from the wrong disc on the last hole. Could have been a huge mistake. They carted a 9, but it was good enough to win. Now, we ran these guys down after the round, and if you want to see some excitement, here's Team Fuego. Well, I can feel it. I am in between the winners of the 2010 US doubles, Team Fuego. The kid from Grass Valley, I tell you, the sidearm was imperative out there today. The wind was really up, and you guys had danger all day long. I mean, every shot was a pressure shot. How'd you deal with it?
Just like kept rooting Matt on, just grind it out, man. Let's just grind this one all the way to the end. And I knew it was going to come down to those last 6 holes and tough shot with the new rule. And it's just a grind. I mean, every shot counts. Luckily, I have a clutch partner.
Well, Matty-O, you should be feeling good. You got that Roll Tide red on today. You guys rolled big over the University of Florida last night.
They definitely pumped me up today. I was like, oh, I got to do this, man. I got to do it for the boys back home, you know.
Well, 2 strokes back, and you guys came out, and we were with you. I think the first 5, 6 holes, y'all were perfect. And that was really through best display and individual shots, and you guys came out with your A game. But you didn't make up but 1 stroke. I mean, you cut the deficit in half, but you couldn't play any better.
Yeah, I hear you.
So how'd you actually put it together and keep yourself in contention until we got around to hole 16 and everything fell apart for those guys?
Well, we had on hole 15, they saw that Eric hit right and Shoestrick went left, so we knew they weren't going to 3 it. So we both threw really good shots. Greg got a fortunate kick, and then we both made clutch up shots, and Greg made a clutch putt, which actually gave us the lead for the first time.
Actually tied for the lead.
Tied for the lead, yeah.
But you felt like you had the lead.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly, because it was so hard to get strokes out there, you know. Like, even like Shoestrick went for the green on hole 10 and eagled it, so we just lost, like, minimum or losing a stroke there, you know. Had to make a 30-footer for a birdie, and he's sitting there dropping in a 2, so all the grind of the whole round was just, you know, just got to keep it in bounds every time, because that's what the #1 issue out here is.
Well, now, you know, what was going on in you guys' mind? I just watched one of the worst blow-ups I've ever seen. The current world champ, Eric McCabe, and a great partner, Will Shoestrick, get to hole 16. You guys have just caught them, been grinding. It's time for them to grind.
Yeah.
And they go 7, 7, 14. I mean,
Sounds like a football game.
I just can't believe what I saw, and I'm not sure why they continued to take this putt here. They just took themselves right out of the cash here. I mean, is that an issue for you guys? I know you said this was the biggest disc golf weekend of your life, and we're talking money. You don't want to go home. You need to earn some money.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what you've done. You dug deep. You've not only earned some money, you've won a title out here, 2010 US doubles. But how do you explain what we saw and what happened?
It was just an unfortunate break for Eric, and his disc just barely caught on hyzer. And
on 16?
Yeah, on 16, and it just slid. It's weird. It slides up that thing really easily, and with the slick plastic, and maybe it's still a little bit of moisture on the ground, it just barely slid OB, and that was a tough break for him. And then his next shot, or when they were shooting 3, it just kicked off the tree and just macked out of bounds again. It's just, that was a tough break for them. I mean, they battled so hard, and I was really stoked to play with them today. And well,
did you have a sense of relief when you saw that? But knowing 17's coming up.
I mean, I saw my buddy Don, and he said, go get yourself a title, Don Smith, and I was like, let's do it. You know, I knew it wasn't over, and I knew Matt and I had to throw it in on 17. And 18 played probably as the hardest hole today. I mean, we took a 9, and there's a 14, and another 8 and a 9, and by the top 4 groups.
Well, Matt,
I knew it was going to be a grind.
I saw you when Your partner stepped up to the wrong disc. You couldn't get it out quick enough, and he took the putt, and you just turned. It's easy to let those mistakes go when you've got that lead, but that could have cost you guys the title. You've worked it out. You seem to be okay with each other. Lots of love here from Team Fuego.
Let's do it.
And congratulations on a U.S. title. 2010 U.S. doubles champions right here, Team Fuego.
One more thing. I just want to thank our sponsors. I play for Discraft, and we both play for Mystery Ranch disc golf bags, or Mystery Ranch backpacks, but they make disc golf bags. And I also want to thank Final 9 Sports and my parents and everyone back home for supporting me. I love you guys.
Yes, and I want to thank Innova and Sky South, my dad, always, and Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
U.S. champs right here, Team Fuego, baby.
Boom.
Yeah.
Thanks,
nice,
man.
Dude, nice.
Now, we don't want to let you forget about the Fantasy League. Go over to Disc Golf U, get your team signed up. There's going to be some great prizes awarded, and everybody wants to participate in Fantasy Disc Golf. Get your team signed up today. Well, we've been telling you about great prizes that we've got, and we've got one right now. Mr. Barry Schultz and his bag. Let's go over to Barry and find out who won that special prize right now. Well, this is Billy Crump for Clash DVD and Disc Golf U. I've got the man himself, Barry Schultz, with me, and it's time. I know you guys have been signing up and getting ready. Barry, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, Billy.
Give them an idea. Let them see what somebody special is going to win.
Because we got some great sponsors. We got the guys at Disc Golf U. We got Innova Champion Disc. We got the Clash team. We have the guys that Gotta Go, Gotta Throw, providing you with this cart. Not this very cart, this is my cart. It's not going anywhere but in my trunk, but you're getting one of these. Charlie will send you one. Then, we'll get on here. We get this nice black bag. This is actually gonna be your bag. What we got for putters? We got 2 KC Pro putters. Then we got 3 various other putters for throwers. Because I don't throw my putters and I don't putt my throwers. Then we got 3 rocks and a shark. That's pretty much what I got in my bag on a daily basis. Then we got, look at all these drivers. We got a leopard and a roadrunner and a firebird and a beast and a starfire, destroyer, katana, boss, and a boss. That's pretty much what I'm throwing this weekend out there at the championship. 1 or 2 in, maybe 1 or 2 out, but that's pretty much what I got in there almost daily basis. So, who's the lucky winner? None of us know who this is. About to rip this open and find out.
And that is a stack of discs, Barry. Brand new bag, brand new rolling cart.
Well, the Crump's got your name on it. Now, what we got here? We have, looks like a gentleman from Tupelo, Mississippi. PDJ number 32116, Mr. Drew Davis.
I know Drew Davis.
This is yours. I believe I know Drew.
Drew Davis was from Mississippi State, is that correct?
I do believe so.
From the collegiate. Congratulations, Drew. Awesome.
But, Drew, we're not done. Not only do we have this package right here, we have a handful of goodies in the back. We have my 2 favorite Clash videos that we've done with the Clash crew and a bunch of great golfers. Villarta Aston, Wisconsin, with the little rock patch on there as well. So on anything you want. And we have the original Rennie Gold, going to be a classic for years and years and years. Then we have some of my personal throwers that I looked through and I thought what might be a nice bonus gift. And we got my wintertime thrower, DX Aviar, over the last couple winters. We have a KC Rock that I purchased at Spinners on the Green down in Arizona and used on the West Coast trip this year, a couple national tours.
What a
Star Firebird, that's been in and out of my bag for probably 5 or 6 years, the Carolina Blue thing. And an original beast that I used back in the day in the early 2000s before they changed it to a less stable beast with my original stamp on it. So there's a couple bonuses, Drew. All yours, coming to you. Look for it in the mail.
Unbelievable. That's Disc Golf U and Clash DVD. What a prize. Congratulations, Drew. Barry, thanks for your participation.
No problem.
I'm telling you, if you haven't gone to Disc Golf U and signed up for the free bag giveaway, what are you waiting on? Did you see those prizes that they just won? Now, this has been the 2010 U.S. Doubles. This has been coverage by Clash DVD, and we sure hope you've enjoyed it. We want to thank our sponsors, Sun King Disc Sports, Gotta Go, Gotta Throw, the PDGA, and Innova Champion Disc. Without those guys, we wouldn't be able to get out here and do this for you. We're gonna be here all week for the USDGC. Stay tuned, but this is the doubles, and we are Clash DVD for the PDGA.com.